Man, for some reason, I'm just out of breath this time around. Well guys, Career48 here. Welcome to another episode of Splatoon. In the last episode, we went to Black Lake Skate Park with a new stage in online play. We started using a different weapon that wasn't the Tenatech, specifically the Splat Roller. So we saw what that was like. And I also ranted about custom jet squelcher. And in this episode, I guess I'm still out of breath from that last match, even though I'm recording this on a completely different day. But anyway, in this episode, we're going to be playing more Turf War. And we're going to keep looking at some maps. So yeah. Actually, I'm just going to buy something real quick from the weapon shop. We'll cut this part out. We got custom jet dyno roller, bamboo Mach 1, and Lumineo. Alright, see you guys in a minute. Oh, I ain't trying to go. Alright, so we got two new stages this time around. Specifically the Walleye Warehouse, which I'll go into first. Now, Walleye Warehouse. If you're a longtime Splatoon fan, you know this stage, man. Walleye Warehouse is considered... I've heard it be called the final destination of Splatoon. I kind of consider it to be the battlefield of Splatoon. I feel like everything pretty much can compete here. So, anyway, yeah, this is Walleye Warehouse. That's mid. Some notable spots in the sniping crate, which chargers like to use. But you can use it if you're not a charger too. You can hide behind it, and you can actually peek behind it if you're using a charger as well. You got mid right here, which you also have some crates for peeking and whatnot. You can climb on these. And if you're a charger, again, you can make some snipes. Now right here, and on the other side of the map, you have, what would you call this area? I don't know. I actually forgot what to call out for this part is for, but if you go up through that area right here, you can kind of go through a little flank. It's also another option to go through early game. Good way to exercise pincer formation. But yeah, you can go through here and you can attack chargers who are either standing up here or on crate. So that's an option. Other notable spots include this grading right here. Another area where you can make some snipes from. Yeah, there are a lot of places to snipe on this map. It's kind of... Walleye Warehouse is kind of sniper friendly, but other things can still work here too. Then finally you have this area, which is like a higher up kind of place. You can go into this spot either from here, or you can go in from over here and you can see my perfect process to do that. And that brings you to this box area. Yeah, I don't remember the call out to this area. So yeah. But, should you choose to go down this path, you can take an early flank and go after the charger, if that's your thing. And I think that's kind of everything about Walleye Warehouse, honestly. Next we have Mahi-Mahi Resort, which is actually a very aesthetically pleasing stage. But other than that, this stage isn't really my favorite. I've been wanting to get better at it, but I haven't really played on it much, so the progress hasn't been all that great, because I haven't really made any. So Mahi-Mahi Resort is kind of an interesting map. It was not one of the originally It was not one of the original maps that put into the game. This is one of those newfangled DLC maps that came out on December 5th, 2015. And you got a couple of options here for going in. You can go down this area and you go over here and go in this way. You can go across this area and hop over these platforms, come over here, and then you can get right over here, and then you also have access to this flank area. Alternatively, you can go into mid from this flank, which is an interesting option, or which is an option as well. I like to do that because chargers a lot of the time will be on this snipe, so if I'm coming from over there, then I'm over here while they would have to adjust their aim. Now, this is something I want to mention. When you see those arrows on those buildings go down, that means that at 1 minute and 30 seconds, the water level on Mahi-Mahi actually drops. Now, this means that more turf on the stage will actually be available to both you and the opposing team. That is up for grabs throughout a turf war. And it's kind of interesting. It's supposed to be a time-based map in that respect. And this can either, for the losing team, this can either make or break their victory. Because should they have access to this, then they could get this area, charge more specials, and then come back in the game. But if they can't, then they're kind of fucked. Because then the other team gets more map control. They can charge more specials, and then the other team's kind of screwed. So interesting thing to note is that once the water level does lower, you have to climb up this little platform to get to the snipe / flank. I mean, I guess you're technically already on the flank, but you have to climb that to get to the snipe. I guess you have this area where you can also make some shots from and whatnot. And then there's mid. It's kind of big. The thing about Mahi-Mahi Resort is it's very open, so you're going to be able to see what people are doing a lot of the time. So there's that too. Anyway, today for our weapon, we're going to be using the splatter scope. I almost said kelp splatter scope, but we're not using that one. So I'm just going to pick some abilities real quick. Okay, I think we'll go with this. Here's what I'm rocking. I am rocking mostly an ink recovery up oriented set. I'm going with white headband, which isn't amazing in its current state because it's a special saver and not a damage up, but that's alright. I can always work on that later. Ink cover up's really good on chargers, because if you don't know, chargers can really throw out a lot of shots of ink at a long range, and if you can do that as many times as possible, especially in a turf war, then you're pretty much good to go in that respect. So I'm going a little bit all in on the ink recovery up. I got this white LS with another main of ink recovery and a sub of ink recovery as well, so we're rocking 2 mains and a sub of ink recovery up. The special saver won't really help me that much. This thing does have heavy depletion, so I guess every little bit does count, but I don't really have that much special saver for it to make much of a difference. I actually bought these plum casuals in the shop just now while off screen. And damage up is great on chargers. Like, if you can fit it in, well, you definitely want to fit it in. Damage up should definitely be your priority above all else. Except if you're using squiffers. Don't use damage up on squiffers. It's not good, and it doesn't work. Alright, so anyway guys, sorry about that. Anyway, damage up on chargers. Use this because it takes less, because you can splat in less time with damage up. You can charge for less time on a charger if you have damage up, and then it'll still kill. So basically it means that you don't need a full charge to kill. You can charge for a little less than your full charge, and you will still kill, which is great. I kind of wish I had more damage up, but I really don't. Anyway, see you guys in the first match where I will get into the Splatterscope. Hold on, guys. We interrupt this program to present a freak of nature. You just watch my character. Watch my character. You guys are getting mind freaked. You guys are getting fucking mind freaked. Because my character got sectioned in the game. No, not really. I just had to change my character's gender because I forgot to do that. So yeah. Oh yeah, and character also got a skin tone color. Oh god, they have an Elair, okay. Elairs in this map are scary. If you have ever played against an Elair here, you know exactly what I'm talking about, my boy. Elair on this map, fighting Elairs on this map is not fun. Like, oh my lord, it's not fun. And I expect to lose a lot tonight, pretty much in all 4 of my matches, because I said do as I say not to do, yet I'm once again playing. Oh god, this guy's beat. No please, no please. Okay, just gonna bomb rush. So, right here, we got the Splatterscope. Splatterscope is like Splat Charger, just with +3 range and -5 mobility. And if you don't know, I am terrible with every Splat Charger, which is why I just got a kill there. Okay. Oh wait, no, this is not a good idea. This is not a good idea. Oh, I got killed. Wait, no, he wants me to do that. Hold up. Okay, wait. That. Okay. Oh. Okay, I didn't see that coming. I'm just gonna say right now, I didn't see that coming. Jeez, just seeing that guy move makes me realize how slow you are. Anyway. Yeah, Splatterscope. It's like a Splat Charger, but it's got it's got higher range. Alright, we're just gonna zone this guy out. Now, it's important to note about Splat Charger is that it's very mixed in playstyle in that you can pretty much play it either offensively or defensively. Shit. Oh, he got me? Okay. I didn't think he was in my range. Alright, so we're screwed. I need to try this. Alright, so yeah. This thing can be played basically in a way that, like, you want to... I'm trying to explain this. With the Splat Chargers and Splatterscopes, you're very in the middle with your stats. By that I mean, like, you're kind of all around. So this means that you can either play defensively because you have pretty decent range, or you can play offensively and be constantly on the move while changing your sniping positions, because the thing about the Chargers is if they just stay in one position, you're gonna pretty much always know where they are. And which is kind of irrelevant if you can't really deal with them, but if you're good at dealing with them, then you just kind of go after them and flank them, and then they're kind of screwed. So what this thing can do is it can kind of just keep moving around, so that you can get some key snipes, maybe 1 or 2, or maybe even 3, depends. And then when your team has enough map control, you can push up and start doing things in like mid and stuff to keep your opponents out. Whereas if an Elair were to do that, it would be a little less safe. And I mean, you can actually also start the game in mid with a Splatterscope or Splat Charger because of how fast the thing charges. And due to that, it has a pretty good ability to contest E-leaders. Of course I say that, but I'm not good with this thing, so you're not really going to be seeing that much in this game. Fuck off in the Splash-o-matic. Fuck off. There's another weapon I fucking hate, the Neo Splash-o-matic. If you don't know, Neo Splash-o-matics are like my rival weapons. They just kill me a lot, and I can't really seem to deal with them. So, another star on Creator 438 hates. Damn. I decided to give myself a challenge, so like I expected this. I fully expected this. Yeah, only 4. Then again, wait, it's not, I don't even know. I only looked at the KD of like one of my guys, and I'm doing 1 of 5. Get Walleye Warehouse, please. Come on, game. You haven't even seen that map yet. I'm hopefully ready to be carried. I'm gonna let this leader go in. To the snipe. I'm gonna go in over here. Oh shit. No, please. Oh baby. I almost fell into the water right there. There it is. You know, I might just keep this game like I win. I'll keep my bomb rush when I have it. I ain't fucking stuck. I'm checking our map. Doesn't seem to be too much opposition. Not sure if they have a DC, they might. Bomb rush. I couldn't even get the guys to do that. I died to the fucking Sploosh. Okay, fuck. There you have one of the worst weapons in the game, actually. Sploosh-o-matic. And I'm not even gonna try to say much good about Sploosh, because there really isn't much good to say about it. Like, Sploosh-o-matic really... Oh yeah, spot pump guy. Seems to be the only thing I can kill with in this episode. Like, I'm sorry, but Sploosh-o-matic really isn't good though. He says as he dies. But I mean, in an ideal situation where it jumps out. Still though, it's not a good weapon. It has no range. Usually weapons without range can't ink. Out of here. Out of my house. Usually weapons without range can't really ink turf well. But the Sploosh can't really ink well. So like, it's kind of not great. I think I might just cut this game out because I didn't really say anything insightful. Might be a lot of that in this one. Oh, I got a new ability on my shoe. The special charge up, so it's nothing special. Thank you, game. Walleye warehouse it is. Alright, let's see if... Oh, okay. This is basically the same team except for trying to grow. Or just normal try. Yeah, there's some normal tries. Not many people on Star Cell. Not that I haven't seen people on that weapon, it's just that how many people do. Alright, so... Like I said, be on the move. Fuck, I had no damn go. But be on the move with Splash Go. This guy's making a fucking wave for the fucking flanks. Oh baby, got him. Now something you can do with chargers that isn't great to do, but you can do it, is tap shotting. Basically it just means that you tap ZR to just shoot little like bursts, like that. It's by no means an effective way to kill, but sometimes when you're at close range, it's the only thing you have, so, you know, be careful. The splatter scopes aren't really, like, that great at defending themselves at close range. If you want chargers that can defend themselves at close range, you go elaters. But this thing isn't useless at close range because if you throw a slap on your feet like so, then you can save yourself, especially if the enemy tries to overextend. Alright. Ah! Sploosh. You killed me. Yeah, style on that man. Show that bitch up. So that guy is running, well, that's a Sploosh. I cannot hit people with my rifle charge. Alright, well. Fuck. Oh, got him, okay. Going down there. Oh. No. You know what? No. No. Teabag that bitch. That man was talking to me, dude. I think I have the right to teabag that man. I don't care what you say. I have the fucking right. That dude, no, that dude is literally the most disrespectful prick. He knows that I cannot use this. Or he may as well know. I don't know, man. It's just... I feel insulted. I mean, I know I suck at this spot. Oh god, they're getting into our base. Okay, well, we lose. All because... I don't even know how. So, like... I don't know. I don't know. You know what, though? I feel like I won that game in my heart. I went 3-2. That's the best I've ever done for this entire day. So, you know what? It doesn't say that I did, but I feel like I did win inside. I just kind of felt like we had it. So, I don't know. Now, you should not take this to mean that we actually did win, because we didn't, but... you know how the cookie crumbles, dude. And that's not how the saying goes, but that's okay. Let's see if we can get another walleye match. Fucking hell, dude. Oh, well. Oh no, this might be the last match. We'll see. Alright, so... on a splash scope, I'm gonna go to our snipe. Thank goodness it's got some jet sculptures on team. And we're just gonna throw out as many shots as possible. And he fell in the water. Good game. Now I'm gonna push up along, move my sniping dish. I did not mean to release that. I don't think I can actually reach that guy, which is kind of bullshit. Real quick, because you know how badly that screwed me in the last game. Oh, got you. Nice. Fine. Move positions. Make sure to work that map. Always be wary of the map when you're a charger, especially if you're a scope charger. I can't emphasize that enough. Because that last game just exemplified the idea that you need to be aware of what's going on in the map in order to, you know, maintain a good position in the game. Because if you don't, you are going to lose. And no one likes paired air, as I've said. Okay, so if you guys are wondering what that whole no one likes paired air comes basically, so you guys might know that I take Spanish class. Well, actually 2 years ago, like my sophomore year of high school, because I'm a senior right now, that was my first year of like Spanish. Technically I learned it in, or I started learning it in, you know, elementary school, but honestly the Spanish teaching wasn't like that great because, I don't know, it's just like, I feel like didn't really do a good job at teaching the kiddies how to learn Spanish. And yeah, so but that's not important. The point is I was starting to learn Spanish in that year, and one of the words, and in the last unit, it was about, like, sports and stuff. Ow. Dynamo's hurt. Yeah, it was about, like, sports and stuff. So, it only makes sense to learn words like, you know, ganar, to win, and, like, perder, to lose. So, there was this one homework assignment, and part of its direction said everyone likes to win, which made me think everyone likes ganar, because ganar literally means to win in a literal translation. So you say ganar, then you're saying to win, but you can also say the same thing about perder, because literal translation is to lose. So that kind of kickstarted that whole thing, I guess. So yeah. I think... So here's the deal. I played 5 games. You may or may not see all of them. I might cut one of them out. And I think we're gonna end it off there. So next time on Splatoon, we'll thankfully not be using the splash scope because I suck with this weapon. As you can see, I didn't really do anything. But I wanted to give myself a challenge, so I decided, you know what, let's not use the spot charger, which I'm better with. Let's just use the splash scope, because I want to give myself a challenge. I gave myself one, alright. Though I'm not really that salty. So yeah, next time on Splatoon, we're going to be using a different weapon on 2 different turf war maps. See you guys then.